As one of the founders of the legendary band Kiss, which became a phenomenon in the 1970s, Gene Simmons made history with numerous hit songs such as I Was Made for Lovin' You, Rock and Roll All Night, and Heaven's on Fire, which remain anthems around the world to this day. However, his career journey has not been without controversy, ranging from his sharp comments about rock music, his tough stance against piracy, to provocative statements that often sparked public debate. Born as the child of a Holocaust survivor and raised in difficult economic circumstances, he managed to transform his life in a dramatic and inspiring way. He is not only known as a musician with an iconic stage persona, but also as a successful entrepreneur who built a business empire in the entertainment industry. With an estimated wealth reaching hundreds of millions of dollars, Gene Simmons lives a life of luxury with his family. His lifestyle not only reflects financial success, but also solidifies his status as a pop culture icon who has penetrated the elite ranks of the entertainment industry. Gene Simmons, born Kamwitz on August 25, 1949, in Haifa, Israel, grew up under challenging circumstances. His mother, Florence Klein, was a Holocaust survivor who lost nearly her entire family in Nazi concentration camps, while his father worked as a carpenter. Gene's childhood in Tirat Carmel was marked by poverty. He once recalled that his family often survived on just bread and milk from rations. By the age of 7, he was already helping to earn money by selling wild fruit on the streets. When he was 8, his parents divorced, and Gene moved with his mother to Queens, New York, where he changed his name to Gene Klein, adopting his mother's surname. He initially attended a Jewish religious school before transferring to a public school, eventually graduating from Newtown High School. His struggles continued into higher education, where he earned a degree in education in 1970, a significant achievement before fully embarking on his journey into the world of music. Before entering the world of music, Gene Simmons worked various jobs in New York, ranging from assistant editor at Vogue magazine to teaching at an elementary school for 6 months. From a young age, Gene dedicated countless hours to practicing guitar. The Beatles had a profound influence on his life. According to Simmons, his life completely changed after watching their performance on The Ed Sullivan Show. As a teenager, he began pursuing music seriously, forming small bands at the age of 15, such as Missing Links and Long Island Sounds. His path toward the bass guitar came when he was asked to fill that role in a band, ultimately shaping his musical identity. While playing in bands, Gene also worked odd jobs, including selling secondhand comic books to earn extra pocket money. His journey continued with projects like Bullfrog Beer and Coffee, before eventually forming Wicked Lester with Paul Stanley. Although they recorded an album, Gene and Paul felt the band didn't fit their vision. From their bold decision to leave Wicked Lester came the determination to create the ultimate rock band, which the world would later know as Kiss. Simmons' career reached its peak when he and Paul Stanley recruited Peter Criss as drummer and Ace Frehley as lead guitarist. This lineup officially gave birth to Kiss in 1973, with their debut album released the following year. Simmons became known not only for his stage persona, the Demon, but also as the mastermind behind Kiss's merchandise empire, one of the most successful in music history. When Kiss's popularity declined in the early 1980s, Simmons and his bandmates made the daring decision to remove their iconic makeup, a move that surprisingly revived their career. Despite lineup changes, including the death of Eric Carr and the departures of Ace Frehley and Peter Criss, Simmons kept Kiss alive. The massive 1996 reunion proved their timeless appeal, and Simmons, along with Stanley, continued Kiss with Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer. Over their career, Simmons and Kiss have released 20 studio albums. The band earned major recognition with their induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014, cementing their place as one of the most influential rock bands in history. Commercially, Kiss ranks among the most successful rock acts of all time, selling over 100 million albums worldwide and around 21 million Recording Industry Association of America certified albums in the United States. They boast more than 30 gold records, along with numerous platinum and multi-platinum certifications. Beyond music sales, Simmons was a genius at transforming Kiss into a massively profitable business machine. Together with Paul Stanley, he expanded the band's brand into merchandise ranging from toys, action figures, clothing, pinball machines and video games, to Marvel comic books, household items, and even custom coffins. In 2001, at a licensing expo in New York, Simmons unveiled a truly unconventional idea, a special edition Kiss coffin known as the Kiss casket. Decorated with Kiss imagery, logo, and the slogan Kiss Forever, the coffin was marketed both humorously and practically, with Simmons joking it could be used as a cooler for drinks before its intended purpose. Priced between $3,300 and $4,700 depending on the edition, the Kiss casket attracted devoted fans, most famously Pantera guitarist Dimebag Darrell, who was buried in one after his tragic death in 2004. His brother Vinnie Paul followed in 2018, also laid to rest in a Kiss casket with Simmons' support. Through these strategies, Kiss became not just a rock band, but a global brand, generating billions of dollars from thousands of licensed products. Simmons often emphasized that Kiss's success was not only about music, but also about selling a lifestyle and a cultural icon. Outside of Kiss, Gene remained active in entertainment. He appeared in films such as Runaway with Tom Selleck and Wanted Dead or Alive with Rutger Hauer, as well as in the popular TV series Miami Vice. Simmons also starred in the hit reality show Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, which showcased his life with his family. Behind the scenes, in 2015, Simmons co-founded a film company called Erebus Pictures, whose first project was the horror thriller Armed Response. Then in May 2023, Simmons partnered with producer Gary Hamilton to form Simmons Hamilton Productions, with plans to make 25 films in 5 years, focusing on action, thriller, and franchise projects. Their first film under this banner was Deepwater. As of 2025, Gene Simmons' net worth is estimated to be around $400 million US. This staggering figure comes not only from his career as a musician with Kiss, but also from his success in transforming the band into a global brand. His sharp strategy in leveraging Kiss's name has made him one of the most successful figures in the entertainment industry, far beyond the music stage alone. Simmons once lived in a lavish mansion in Benedict Canyon, Beverly Hills, which he purchased in 1986 for about $1.3 million US. He later expanded it into a 13,000 square foot estate, complete with tennis court, swimming pool, and a Kiss memorabilia room. The house was eventually sold in 2021 for $16 million US. That same year, Simmons bought a modern Swiss-style contemporary home in Beverly Hills for $10.5 million US. Designed with durable materials, the house featured an infinity pool, home theater, art gallery, smart systems, and spectacular views. However, in 2025, he listed it for sale at around 14 to 14.5 million US, carefully selecting potential buyers to preserve family memories. Simmons also owned a sprawling Las Vegas home of about 11,000 square feet, featuring 6 bedrooms, a koi pond, and retractable glass walls. Purchased for around $10.8 million US, the property was once offered with cryptocurrency payment options and was eventually sold for $11 million US. Currently, Gene Simmons and his family reside in a luxurious Malibu beach house that he purchased in 2021 for $5.8 million US. Standing on 2.45 acres atop a hill, the residence offers breathtaking ocean and mountain views, serving as their main home after leaving Beverly Hills. Its interior exudes elegance, with a grand living room featuring a fireplace that opens directly onto a concrete balcony overlooking the ocean. The modern kitchen includes a marble island, custom cabinetry, and top-of-the-line stainless steel appliances. The primary suite boasts floor-to-ceiling windows that open to a circular balcony with sweeping views, while the bathroom features a soaking tub beside folding glass doors, creating a semi-outdoor bathing experience. Outdoor amenities are equally impressive, including a pool with underground spa, sun deck, and a landscape California-style garden. Built in 1975, the property has been extensively renovated, blending modern luxury with an exclusive natural setting. Gene Simmons is also a collector of luxury cars. He owns several iconic vehicles, ranging from the classic and elegant Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, the rare Ford F-100 snake-bit custom pickup, to the classic Ford Mustang convertible that reflects retro American style. In addition, Simmons also owns a Cadillac Escalade as a modern SUV that provides comfort for daily mobility, as well as a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a symbol of luxury that reinforces his status as a top rock star. Gene Simmons is known for having a long and colorful love life. Since 1983, He has been in a relationship with Shannon Tweed, a Canadian actress and former Playboy playmate. After nearly 3 decades together, the two finally married on October 1, 2011, at the Beverly Hills Hotel. From this relationship, they have 2 children, Nick Simmons and Sophie Simmons. Before being with Shannon, Gene also dated famous singers such as Cher and Diana Ross, and he even admitted that he fell in love with Ross while still in a relationship with Cher. In his younger days, Simmons was infamous for his wild lifestyle, openly claiming to have slept with thousands of women. In 2010, he revealed that the number had reached around 5,000 women and that he kept Polaroid photos of each encounter. After their marriage, Shannon discovered the box containing those photos. In a dramatic moment on the reality show Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, Shannon burned all the Polaroids in front of Gene. Despite his controversial reputation in romance, Simmons has always led a sober lifestyle, choosing to live without alcohol or drugs, a decision he made out of respect for his mother, a Holocaust survivor. In addition to being known as the bassist and vocalist of Kiss, Gene Simmons has had a deep passion for science fiction and comic books since his teenage years. He even published several fanzines, such as Cosmos, ID, and Adventure, where he wrote about sci-fi stories, comics, and popular culture. Simmons' interests extend far beyond music, including the world of sports. In 2013, together with Paul Stanley and their manager Doc McGee, he became co-owner of the arena football team LA Kiss, which competed in the Arena Football League. The team played its home games at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Simmons and Stanley, both AFL fans, saw the opportunity to bring Kiss's signature entertainment style into the sports world. Unfortunately, despite having a solid fan base and a unique approach to the game, LA Kiss ceased operations in 2016 after 3 seasons in the AFL. Gene Simmons is also well known for his philanthropic work, particularly those focused on children's welfare. He has been a strong supporter of Child Fund International and once traveled to Zambia to meet more than 140 of his sponsored children, describing the experience as a reminder that life does not treat everyone equally. Along with his family, Simmons received the Mend Humanitarian Award in 2013 for their support of Mending Kids International. He also co-founded the Children Matter, an initiative in collaboration with the charity Matter to provide children worldwide with access to healthcare. In addition, Simmons serves as an honorary board member of Little Kids Rock, a national nonprofit organization dedicated to restoring and revitalizing music education in underprivileged U.S. public schools, demonstrating his commitment to education and the well-being of younger generations.